Attack the enemy! Victory is ours!
Hello everybody, and welcome back for another War Thunder First 10, today with the British Aerospace Swingfire missile system. It is an 8.0 ATGM system for the United Kingdom in War Thunder. It carries 14 missiles, and I've got my research set to parts. I do not have any research boosters, nor do I have a very particularly skilled crew. This is my newest crew over here. As you can see, they've only got 2 skill points. So, and there's the rest of my lineup too. If you want to actually see what it is, you'll have to go back and pause it. Although, who are we fighting? Okay, we're fighting the Germans and the Japanese again. I'm going to try to make my way roughly up towards the B point, and then potentially I'll be able to fire missiles down towards A if I get the opportunity. But I don't know. We shall see. Oh, I forgot I left my, if you're noticing my ping by any chance, I forgot and left, well, you're noticing it now. I forgot and left the US and the EU on there, so after this battle I'll take the EU out so I get the best possible ping to US-only servers. There's my front decal. It's kind of hard to see, but it's the shark face, because the eyes and the hatch there look like, or the headlights and the hatch there look like eyes and a nose. I'll get it on a better, we'll get another look at that where it's a little easier to see. Alright, if it's possible, I'm going to climb up here, and then go right up there, and then watch down towards B. If it's possible for this thing to climb this angle here, which feels like it should be. It's moving along pretty well. And I could be wrong, but I think this shares... I didn't look it up. I think this shares a chassis with the Falcon, although I might be incorrect. They're very similar shape if they're not actually the same. Looks like a likely enough spot. Yeah, sure was. Oh, damn. Okay, here's battle 2. I forgot to take the EU servers out, but I'll do that after this battle. First battle ended a bit more abruptly than I was expecting, so I was a bit thrown off. Anyway, let's go get the B point captured here, and then probably set up to fire missiles down the back long street, I think. If not, from B to C, maybe. Maybe I'll do that too. Let's see what kind of speed this thing can pull off on a flat, straight road here in cruise control. I don't actually know what the maximum speed is. Let's see what the stat card says. Well, 33 miles per hour, that's not too bad. Better when you don't clip things, but we wait here for the whole team. Be patient, boys. Be patient. I think we're good there. Bisec, let's just take it. Be chick. Anybody up there? Anybody up there? Anybody up there? So this thing has dual missile launchers. I'm going to assume that once you fire the second missile, you lose guidance on the first one. So, if I can find somebody who's got no, like a broken track or something, I can potentially do a fire and forget missile once it's guided at them, and then fire a second one. I don't imagine that'll be a situation I'll find too often, but it's something to keep in the back of your mind if you're driving a Swingfire. There we go. I think he knew better. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, he should have been able to see me. Alright, we're going to... No, decisions. The missiles are a little slow. As far as... I could have killed that leopard there. I could have got a shot to him faster. Well, a gunshot, I would have killed that leopard, or at least hit him. If not necessarily destroyed him, I certainly would have hit him. Missile is not going to be quite the same. Now, let's see. We've got somebody up here. Let's try to make our way through the park. See if we can find a shooting position. Or we can catch somebody who doesn't see me and hit him with a missile. Boy, if I could get some missiles at those guys up there on the back road, that'd be pretty. Alright, trying to move up slowly enough to spot somebody up here. And not so fast that I get spotted myself, which of course is the trick, isn't it? I've got people shooting from up here. Now is where we need to be cautious. Extra cautious. See, that's what I'm talking about. Something can see me through all the... Is that a Type 60? Oh, Type 61. This is annoying. I know I drove into danger there, but... Ugh. Alright, here's battle number 3, and I'm gonna do the same idea I had for battle number 1 and just make sure nobody sneaks through the middle of our whole team and drives right up next to me this time. We're gonna get a shot off here, guys. That's actually a pretty funny paint job. We're gonna get a shot off. Gosh dang it. Preferably some long-range shots from like B down to A like I was hoping to do in the first battle. And after doing a little bit of comparison in the back of the hangar, I would say that, and again, I didn't look it up, but I would say that the Swingfire and the Falcon are definitely built off the same basic chassis. The Swingfire is built up taller, but they are certainly the same size, same wheelbase and everything, same tracks, same roller wheels and all that, so I would say they definitely were based off the same basic chassis. But I keep forgetting to look it up in between battles, because I'm watching YouTube videos in between battles, so I forget to do other stuff like that. But anyway, if I get killed here again, I won't go this way anymore, if I get this map again, because I'm not going to tempt fate 3 times in a row. Okay, I thought I was alone, but there's at least an M103 coming with me here. It's got good engine power, I'll give it that. I'm not sure how quickly I can get my missiles to swing back down. Like, I'm not sure if I could hit whatever that, you know, that spot right there, but it seems like a pretty decent spot. Be nice to see somebody crawling up over there on top of that ridge line or up there or something that I can get a really good shot at. Be real nice. Now I don't want to get up too high because you can certainly fire these missiles up over the top of cover very easily. So I don't want to get up too high here and... Okay, somebody's on B. Can I see what's at B? Nice. I'm 103. Cannot see what's at B. Not at the moment. Let's see if we can get to a spot where we can actually see B. I really, really, really want to get a missile fired off in this battle here. Two battles in without having a shot fired is not good. Just try to get kind of situated. Come on! Oh, it's close. Okay, everybody. This should do better. Hopefully. Got to get to someplace where I can actually see, but... Here's battle number 4. This should prove to be a better place for the Swingfire, assuming I can get someplace where I can actually see the enemy coming and hopefully get some shots in. We've got the sun behind us, which is favorable. Okay, we're heading roughly towards where the enemy is going to come from. Just need to get to some place where I can get some missiles fired off. Spot them and get some missiles fired off. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can maybe spot somebody here. This isn't the easiest place to see, but now they could very just as easily be coming, well, I guess around this way. Okay, we've got some contact finally. Let's see if we can actually see them. Well, it was an IS-6, and yeah, I certainly would have been able to see them. Alright. See if we can spot anybody else. There we go. There's somebody. Alright, let's get a missile off. Come on, Steam, knock it off. Somebody was just right up there. And they're on the A point, which I can't see from right here. Nope, they're back behind the hills, so this wasn't as good of a spot as I thought it was. Well, that's somebody right there. That is somebody right there. Let's get a follow-up shot on him right away. There we go, guys. Missiles OA. And it flew right over the target. Amazingly. Of course it did. Alright, I'm going to push up a little bit. Guys, somebody get on A. Well, alright, we saw a shot come from back there. Got a heavy up on A that I can't see. There we go, we're taking A. Good work, guys. Alright, well done, team. It's a friendly. Gonna push up a bit here. No, I'm not talking much, but I'm trying to not get caught unawares by something because I don't want to be moving across this open field right here. But there's not much left on their team, so while camping their spawn is the last thing I want to do, I want to get to where I can actually fire a missile at somebody. So stop right here. See if we can actually spot somebody. Not yet. Well, not through any particular stellar effort of mine, not only are we going to win this, but I do believe I'm going to survive the battle. It's not that I really had anything to do with it, but pretty sure we got a victory coming and a survived fight. See if we can do some damage to this airplane and maybe pull off an airplane assist. Or... I was hoping for him to crash into the ground, but maybe an assist. Best chance is going to be an assist now. If he comes back towards us, I'm going to fire a missile at him. Yeah, well, there we go. Got an assist on him. And that's going to do it. So yeah, not through any particular special actions of my own, but a victory with a survived battle. So we'll see you in Battle 5. That is that. I did take a break between 3 and 4 for a couple hours to hopefully change up my luck a bit, and it seems to have worked. We'll see how it goes for the continuing battles, but we'll see you in the next one. Well, guys, this is battle number 5. This is not exactly a map I was hoping to see for the Swingfire by any means, but see what I can do here. Hopefully I can follow behind these guys and provide them some support, but yeesh. This is not the kind of battle where I would recommend using the Swingfire as a first spawn sort of vehicle. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. This is not exactly something I would recommend starting out with on this map. See if I can get to some place where I can actually fire missiles off of people. I don't know, this is going to be a tough one. This might be a tough map for the Swingfire. Eesh. I'd kind of like to see Abandoned Factory, honestly. I think that would be somewhat useful setup for the Swingfire. Somebody spawned in a Gepard to start with. That's silly. Well, not the sort of gameplay I want to be doing with this thing, assaulting, but no, stop. Let's see if we can make it in towards their capture point. That would be good. Do I want to try and follow the T-62 or just race down this road here? Oh, T-62 just took a hit from something. What the heck shot him? I have no idea where I... From behind me. he got up there and shot me from behind. God. This is not the way I like first tens to go by any means. Okay, everybody, this will be battle number 6 for the first 10 for the Swingfire. And I think this is one of the more favorable map setups we've had. So let's hope this goes well. Part of so far, I think, has been somewhat unfavorable map. I don't know, map rotations, I guess. Map dealing, map matchmaking. And some of it just a couple... I mean, the last battle, for sure, was just... That was a horrible map to be driving the Swingfire. I would never spawn first in the Swingfire on that map at all. Not for battle, at least, certainly. So... That was not a conducive map at all to the Swingfire style of gameplay, and not playing at all to the Swingfire strengths. So, anyway, I think the vehicle's definitely got some potential. The ability to follow up a pair of missiles pretty quickly, one right after another, and you just have to get the first one lined up where you want it to hit, and then you can punch off a second one and continue to guide it. That's not bad. If you could find a pair of targets, one that's got its tracks broken or is otherwise immobile, whether its engine's out or it's on fire or the driver is knocked out or whatever, and get a missile lined up at it and then fire a second one, you'd be doing real well. Anybody else coming? Well, yeah, there's one coming. I guess we can wait for him. Except he's not... Are you coming or what, dude? Alright, let's go, boys. Alright, now let's see if we can get some enemies spotted. Well, first let's stay back and capture to get some research done. There we go. I actually agree, yeah, they were taking too long. Okay, now let's see if we can get some enemies spotted, perhaps, out in the back area there. Is that one right there? It is. It certainly is. Okay, one missile lined up on him, fire the other one. Did I not hit him? My first missile didn't hit him somehow? How did my first missile not hit? What did my first missile hit? Because it hit something. Need to be careful from the right. They're definitely going to be able to see us from up there. Although obviously they're firing at us from the left, but... or straight ahead, rather. We need to watch out from B. B is going to be a very dangerous spot. There's somebody. Let's get a missile up there. He's dead, isn't he? And my missile went right into the ground. Is there somebody up there? Somebody's shooting at something. Is there a target out there? That looks like a target, alright. That is one right there. Let's see if we can hit him. I rather doubt we're going to be able to. Right past him. Right through where he is. Try another one. And he's going to move. And I think I hit the tree anyway, so it doesn't really matter. My missile hit the tree. Anybody else out there to shoot at? I like that first missile just went right through where the antennas and stuff were on that, what looks like an IT-1, I'm guessing? Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, good, we're taking B. Good work, guys. I would like to have come over and helped, but this is not the vehicle to do it in. Show me some targets. Show me some targets. Now, I don't know if that's Fly Daily or not, or if that's somebody else impersonating him or trying to make a joke account. There's somebody. Last I knew, he had an account. His last I saw, his account was called Meatball Daily, and he was flying his G91. So Not sure if that's him or not, and this missile's not gonna... There's no way I'm gonna hit that IS-3. Nope. Right through where the top of his turret was. This is, getting mildly frustrating. Alright, on the plus side, I can reload missiles, so this is a good map for the, Swingfire, certainly. This is a really good spot. I can sit on the backside of this hill where I can see with the little periscope thing, and I can just keep punching missiles off and reloading them, but it hasn't paid off too well yet. We're doing pretty good with A and B. We can kind of just hold A and B here and be alright. Oh, nice shooting! That's him, right? Is that the dead? That's got to be the dead IS-3, right? That's the dead IS-3, okay. Those are friendlies. Do I want to move forward? We got a Yak 9T up. He's dead. Never mind. Spitfire got him. Let's push up to B and see if we can't find some targets over towards C. IS-6 out there just killed somebody, but I'm not sure if that knocked somebody out over on this side of the map. Boy, there are a lot of IS-6s around. I really need to get it and do a first 10 on it. I think that would be a good one. Nope, there's a target right there. Not sure if we can get a missile onto him fast enough. Nope. Oh god, and now he knows I'm here. Well, only thing I might be able to do is mark him for the team. That's not good. I do not want a T-44-100. Do not want. Do not want. The way these missiles punch upwards and then come back down, it's going to take entirely too long to hit him. Alright, we got a T-95 with us. That's good. And the T-95 got killed by the T-44-100. So we'll just back away as fast as possible. Because we are all alone, and we've got multiple teammates heading for their spawn, as usual. We're not even close to controlling all 3 points of the map. And there are enemies in the middle of the map, and we're going to try and go for their spawn. Sometimes people... I don't think I can do anything to this T-44 from this close, but... there's no way. I'm going to try to get over here and get a back shot on him. Hopefully they can keep his attention over there and I can get around behind him and fire a missile up at him where I actually have enough time to get the missile down on target. There's most definitely a minimum aiming distance on... He's dead. Okay. Well, anyway, that's what I was going to try to do. There is most certainly a minimum aiming distance on the Swingfire. We'll just take the B point, I guess. Anybody out there in the distance anywhere? Target would be good. Come on, get in the point. I could nearly guide a missile from up here. Well, I mean, I could for back there farther, but... yeah, you really don't counter Hesh. You really don't. You hope that you're angled right. It's basically how you counter Hesh. Let's see what we can see here. I know I'm a bit more exposed here than I want to be. I don't want to head for the C point yet, though. Although I'm going to. I think we're all right. Yeah, we're gonna push for A with the rest of our guys here. Hopefully, these other guys will get shot at first. Is that somebody right there? No, I don't think so. This thing seems to have a bit better engine power than the Falcon, that's for sure. think we should be able to get another capture here. This could be a halfway decent paying game, except unfortunately it's only for the captures that I'm getting, which are basically what you don't want to be doing with this. Although, being patient and getting captures in after a little bit of time and enemies have gone by isn't too bad. I don't know if there's any enemy tanks left. I'm going to guess no, since we just got strafed and there's one player left, so... Alright, well, let's get to the backside of this hill over here. And, just hang out on the backside of this hill, I guess. US does have HESH. US definitely has HESH. And also, there's Heat FS, which you can easily destroy Russian armor with Heat FS. The M60s have both got HESH. I assume the third M60 has got HESH as well. The M60A2, I don't have it yet. Alright, let's see. Okay, I was going to say I'm assuming he's there, but I guess that's that, so, well, hooray, a victory again. Survive battle again, but... That was weird. Why did that... What did that missile hit? What? Why did my first missile just detonate on its own? That shouldn't have happened. I don't think I'm going to get my missiles reloaded again, but I want to test that again because I was just going to let the first missile fly off on its own trajectory. I don't believe we're going to get a chance to fire that again. That was strange. Okay, everybody. Here comes battle number 7. And what I'm going to do initially here is take a shot from an I-6. And I'm going to go up to these main walls here and see if I can see over them, but I'm not sure that I can. I can see over them to fire missiles over the top of them and guide those missiles. And this is what I'm going to do, but I don't know if I can necessarily... Alright, can't guide them. Well, it was a good idea. Just isn't going to work, so... Let's see how the traverse is here. Actually, the traverse is pretty good. Not sure what this guy's doing. So since that was a no-go, we're going to roll on over to the buildings up here and try to fire missiles across the whole map that way. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get to the battle first. Okay. So we've got a T-62 right where I want to be. Naturally. Still looking for my first long-range hit. It's a bit difficult to see where to aim these things, so I rather imagine it's going to be a little tough. Yep, there's a rocket hod back there that I can't see. I don't know if he can actually see me or not. I can't see him to return fire, though. He's punching off missiles, and I can't even see his missile tube. Well, one thing I can do, I guess, is try to knock the trees down in front of him. Does the second missile explode, or first missile explode after the second missile is launched? Because that's ridiculous if that's the case. I'm going to test that here in a moment. I'm going to get one missile fired off and aimed at this tree right here to try and knock the tree down on him. And then I'm going to fire off the second missile while that one is in the air and still guided and see what happens. Guiding. Okay, that one is off on the tree. I think it explodes when you fire the second one. What good is that? Why can't the first one just ballistically guide? The Rocket and Jagdpanzer 2 doesn't do that, where you fire the second missile, the first one doesn't explode. Let's see if we can at least take the tree down behind him. No, we can't even. It flew right through the tree. Let's see if we can hit his missile then. Oh, he moved. Okay, let's see if we can hit this tree. Let's at least try to hit this tree. I don't know what I hit, but I don't think it was the tree. Okay, trying to hit his missile launcher now. Going for his missile launcher. Hit his missile launcher! Finally! A long-range hit, and it doesn't detonate any of his missile ammo. Let's see if we can get a second. No, of course not, because he's probably switched out his driver. Try to hit this tree now. Nope, can't even hit that tree. Actually hit his missile tube, though. That's kind of cool. Too bad it took me, what, 9 missiles, 8 missiles to do it. Well, let's relocate, I guess. Alright, looks like we've got that area pretty well covered. See anybody moving up here? Only problem with this this map really, and the distances I'm trying to shoot across, are all these dead tree trunks. It's gonna be really difficult to get missiles through them. Let's see if we can spot anybody here. I hate playing like this. I hate sitting back this far. But so I figured before I started playing, and it hasn't become an issue yet. Hey! He must have J'd out to get a plane or something. Thank goodness. Look at that. It's our first kill. Only 7 battles in, we get a kill. And at least it was a legit hit on him, even though it didn't kill him outright, which it would have been nice if it had. But anyway, since we seem to have them knocked pretty far back... Oh, he just left the battle. Alright, well... What I was going to do was, anytime I got down to 4 missiles, I was going to move to a capture point if we had a friendly held capture point, so that I had 2 missiles to fire on the move and then 2 in reserve, basically, so that I could defend myself while I was at the point rearming. That was going to be the idea, but I don't think it's going to be an issue right now since there are no enemies left. So let's test out 2 missiles in the air again. See, they're detonating, and I don't understand why the first missile is detonating after the second one is fired. It should be unguided. I don't get it. All right, everybody. This is battle number 8. I'm going to try to get up to C. Let's see what the hill climbing is like. It's been reasonably okay for the excuse me, for the first couple of hill climbs that we've had to do. And I will say, this is an upgrade, the grass here, with the, like, flowery, weedy kind of thing going on, the wildflowers and stuff. I like this. It's a little thing in the background of the game, but it's an improvement to what the grass looked like, and it makes it look a little more natural and a little more realistic as it could actually be someplace somewhere, so... It's a little aside there, but I like it. I like the change they did with the terrain there, for what it's worth. Let's see if we can get ourselves up to C before this M18 gets up there and jacks the point without us. Alright, pause the video right now. What do you guys think? Is he going to actually wait for us, or is he going to blow right into the point and just start the cap? Okay, pause now. Make your bets. Oh, look at that guy. He went around the point. He went around the point and he waited. Good man, M18. Good man. I'll just hold right here. Wait for somebody else to start. Okay, it started. I'm moving in. Good for you. Let's see if we can get up someplace where we can actually see somebody to shoot missiles at from up here. Just barely can't see through these trees and bushes. This would be a real good spot to fire missiles. Of course, so would this direction here, so I guess we'll turn and go this way. Neutral steer, please. And here we go. Oh, alright, well, never mind. Fair enough. It's the M18. Apparently there's somebody right in front of him. Let's see if we can't get to where we can punch some missiles off at... Oh, crap. We're gonna need help, because he's... Where is he? Ah, for the love of crap! Seriously. Okay, guys, this will be battle number 9. I'm going to try to get up on the hills here and fire missiles down from up there. This is one of the perhaps most well-suited maps for the Swingfire that I've seen so far. God, just start driving forward. I'm going to see if I can't fire from up here, if I can maybe get around up here and get up to A. Maybe the hill right here is a pretty good spot, because I know you can fire off the backside of that. So if I can get to that, I'll look at there, unless the M551 beats me to it. Otherwise, I'll try to get around here and be able to fire missiles across the entire width and expanse. That's the plan, anyway. Try to follow the squad of guys up in front of me here. Let's see what we got. We've got... Anybody I recognize? No names I specifically recognize off the top of my head looking here. I know the guy at the top of my team, Ultipenzer, has been in my random public squad before. I do recognize him. He's helped me repair before in a random squad, which was nice because you don't see that too often with public squad members. So that was appreciated. Too bad he's on the other side of the map now, but let's see if we can get ourselves up into position and start punching some rockets off. The speed up this hill is actually refreshing. I'm really pleased with how well this thing is taking hills. I really thought it was going to be a lot slower. So that's nice. That's a pleasant change from the trend of stock vehicles having a lot of trouble with hills, especially British vehicles. So that's good. The engine power for the Swingfire seems to be pretty good, which is ironic because it's a vehicle that should mostly be sitting still and not moving too much. But if you want to get to a spot where you can fire missiles off, get around the edges of the map and get to a spot where you can actually fire off missiles, it's not too bad of an idea. And the M551 did go to the spot that I was planning on going to, but he's repairing, and I am his squad mate, so let's see if I can get there and help him. Oh. So close. So close. He's not repairing anymore, but this is probably a good enough spot for both of us to get in, so... See, actually, he's probably going to be repairing again. Let's see if I can get back here and help him repair. 22 seconds. I think I can actually help him. Get around behind him, help him repair, and then, back off and punch some missiles off over the hill here. See if I can get to where I can actually see somebody up here and hopefully be able to guide a missile at them. Don't get up too high. Don't get up too high. Anybody down at sea that I can actually see. And can I steer? I can't bring my... Oh, okay. Nope, I can't bring my guidance reticle down any lower. That's disappointing. The backside of this hill is too steep for me to be able to get a good shot off there. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's try to get someplace where we can actually get a missile off here. This is a very steep hill at the moment. Try to see if I can fire some missiles off from a more low down depressed position behind my squad mate here. Should be a little bit better. Assuming I can actually see over the hills I'm trying to look at here. Can we see anybody? Look carefully. See if I can see what he's shooting at. Well, somebody just got destroyed. We're taking the A point. That's good. See if I can see into that rocket panzer that I was shooting at B before. Spot him over there at B somewhere and get a missile at him. I know I can definitely be killed right here where I am, because I have killed rocket panzers from here before with a regular tank gun pretty easily. At about 1.2 kilometers distance, so... certainly a reachable, makeable shot. So we just have to watch out carefully for anybody to spot us, because this is a pretty obvious position too. And it looks like we got somebody up behind us here, so that's not good news either. See if we can get up around here where that guy was just marked on the... somebody was just marked right up around here somewhere. Yep, there he is. He just marked again. I'm not sure what our guys are doing up here. Unless the guy was just destroyed. But... let's see. Oh, nice, a T-95. Watch out in front here. Trying to find... okay, the guy... there he is, right there. Are you guys... really? You guys really can't see this guy? You guys really can't see him? Guys, right here. Right in front of me. How are you not all seeing this guy? How... I just... ow! How do you drive past him and not see him there? Guy was marked 3 times. Alright, gang. Here's battle number 10, and at least it's the same sort of relatively good map for missile launching vehicles. So thankfully we didn't finish out on what do you call it? White River Castle again. Thank goodness. White Rock Fortress, that's what it's called. So I'm going to pull up behind here, behind this building, off to the side of it a little bit, which will give me some protection from the B point, and see if I can't punch off a bunch of missiles towards the A point and the B point as they come up. Probably more the B point, because I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to see A from here. A little bit. See if we can see over to B, and can I actually fire... I should be able to guide missiles to B without too much trouble. Hopefully somebody actually comes up where I can see them. Let's see if I can see... I could almost see the C point. I can't really see the C point. Can Can I see far enough out? I'm probably a little too far back to be able to effectively engage the A point, so let's push up a bit. Yep. Can't see anybody yet. I know it takes a minute or two to actually make it to the B point, even in faster vehicles, so let's see if we can't move up to a slightly better position here and maybe be able to get some shots up. I wish somebody else had gone up top there to kind of protect our approach to where I'm going to be here, but we'll just accept it for what it is. Who are we fighting? Okay. Especially with Germans out there in RU-251s, I can definitely see this being a dangerous place to be right now. But what can you do? See if we can spot somebody to fire missiles at here. Show me a target. Nobody yet. Don't want to go down into A by myself, by any means. Thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye, now I lost it. I'm not sure what I actually saw. Team is taking C, good work. There was somebody. That's a leopard. That could be a dead leopard, but that's a leopard for sure. I think that's a dead one, but let's see if we can reach him. I'm not sure if the missiles even got the distance to... Oh, he is alive. Hey! Goodness. I have no idea how far away he was, but... Look at that, an actual hit and a kill. It only took until Battle 10 to get a real, true, long-range missile kill on somebody. The whole reason this thing was designed for. I'm really glad I didn't say, he looks destroyed, and not fire a missile at him. Let's see if we can, anybody approaching B yet? Not yet. I'm not in a great position to engage B. We've taken A. That's... Oh. A leopard just knocked out our random teammate there, and I'm not sure where he took the hit from. Although it almost definitely had to be from somewhere off to the right. There we go. There's a target right there. He's going to have to stop and not be moving for me to be able to actually hit him. Let's hope he stops right here and anywhere from between here to here in the open where I can actually engage him. I'm going to try just knocking down some of this building out here. It's really strange that the missiles aren't showing their exhaust plume behind them right now. Trying to flush him out a little bit with knocking down the buildings he's behind. Put a second one into this building here and see if we can take it out. No. Nothing flushed out yet. Alright. Take another sweep around. We just took B, although we got a guy get damaged there. Got somebody being marked up here behind us. Enemy taking hits way out there in the distance somewhere. I don't think I can actually see the guy that's taking hits. I think he's just behind this rock ledge here. Search back and see if that guy has come out in the open over here at all yet. Doesn't look like it. Let's just make absolutely certain that this building cover is gone for him here. Oh, we're not even... That building's bigger than I actually thought it was. I'm going to move forward. Yeah, I'm not going to take that building out. I'm going to move forward here and see if I can't... Ooh. Leopard somewhere just took out my squad mate again. It was definitely from the right, and I don't think it's any place I'm going to be able to see, so... I sure hope the Chieftain Mark V is worth it. That's what I'm researching right now. Right, that's... It better be faster. Is that somebody right there? No. It better be faster. The whole reason I'm researching it is because it's supposed to be faster than the 3. That's got to be a destroyed... That's got to be a destroyed, old, wrecked vehicle, but we're going to hit it anyway. Yeah, okay. I thought so, but better to be sure. Still got 8 missiles left. That's plenty. Let's see. I know this is a bit boring of gameplay, but this is really what... This is what you're pretty much going to have to do in this. There's not an assaulting vehicle. You cannot shoot from close range. Definitely a very, very much noticeable minimum usable distance on this for your missiles. But I'm going to see if I can't move in and find where these leopards are that are shooting at our guys up here. Potentially could survive. There's still quite a few of them left. I'm not counting my chickens just yet. If I absolutely have to, I will record the final thoughts over the top of the results screen, so that's not an issue. I'm not going to give the final thoughts yet until it's actually over. Okay, they're taking B, and of course I can't see B from where I am right now. Let's see if we can... Alright, do we have anybody up here we need to be concerned with first? Somebody's getting shot right up here, looks like. Somebody got taken out right there. Got a couple of Kugel Blitzes up here. I'm gonna go see if I can't get some shots at them, if we can make it past. Jesus. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. This is going to be the same guy again. I guarantee this is the same guy. So, we'll see you in the final thoughts. So, final thoughts for the Swingfire 8.0 battle rating. Did they kill him? No, he's right there. Final thoughts for the Swingfire 8.0 battle rating, United Kingdom, British, Royal Army, anti-tank guided missile system. There we go, they just killed him. It's good, but it's an extremely situational vehicle, I would have to say. You can do very well with it. But you've got to have a great... You've got to have this kind of... Not this map specifically, but a map set up very similar to this. So a nice long-range open map where you can see your enemies, preferably from a high vantage point, or from the backside of a hill is good. There's an airplane coming. We may get a shot at him. The backside of a hill would also be a great place to sit and set up in the Swingfire, where you can use the periscope viewing up over the top of the tank to aim and guide and acquire your targets. And apart from that, very much so has a minimum usable distance that you're going to want to watch out for. Let's see, what else? Try to get some machine gun in at that saber there. The missiles are alright, although the penetration seemed alright, honestly. I don't even have that many... I didn't get that many hits to honestly make a real good judgment about them. They seemed alright. The hits that I got, the one on the hot missile tube felt like it probably should have detonated the hot missile and probably killed that guy, but that's not so much a problem with the missile as it is a problem with the model damage, I think, so... It's actually... I think it's not too bad, but it's certainly not something I'm going to use as a first spawn type vehicle like I do with most of the other nations' missile launchers. I feel like they're valid and viable missile launching vehicles and first spawn type combat vehicles, but the Swingfire I don't feel like it is in most cases. Maps like this, yes, it would be useful, but I would still rather take a Chieftain or even, well, really the Chieftain, because there isn't really another viable main battle tank option for the Brits. Everything else is a support tank, but, well, I mean the Centurions, sure. And I don't have the Vickers MBT yet, so that'll probably be better as well once I get it, but I would probably not use the Swingfire as a first spawn combat vehicle in most cases, except for in a battle-style map where I have long-range missile sniping capability. So, apart from that, I hate doing this, but I'm going to do it. See you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a little rough in quite a few spots, and I think the maps really make the difference for the Swingfire, so hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope I didn't lose too many subscribers with being terrible at the Swingfire and being angry at being terrible with the Swingfire. But that'll be that. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.